Good afternoon, Ms. Rosette. Do I have a minute for me?
Good afternoon, of course. Have a seat.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Ms. Rosette. I'm Desima. I'm area manager of the company Space Kazakhstan Energy, and I want to share with you an exciting opportunity in the world of agriculture. You can see we all know that the traditional agriculture faces serious challenges, changeable weather, and the lack of space and efficient production methods. Also, this limits our ability to ensure a constant and stable supply of the product. And for this problem, I want to introduce to our innovate solution, a vertical farm. As you can see, it's not just a farm, it's the future of the agriculture. Instead of traditional fields, we use the vertical areas, which allows us to increase yields at a time. And while reducing depends on external factors such as the weather. And benefits for you, for the investor, will be investing in our vertical farm, promise you not only the financial success, but also participation in creating an innovate and a sustainable future for the agriculture. And our team, consisting of the experts in the fields of the agriculture and the technology, is ready to realize the vision with your support. And so we invite you to join us on this exciting journey, changing not only how we produce products, but also how we see the future of the agriculture. And thanks for attention. If I have a time, I want to invite you to the lunch where I can show you the project, this presentation.
Of course, I agree.
Thank you very much.
My name is Irina Sumbat, and I want to show my project about the vertical farm. And let's start. And why I choose the project is they have some problems that relate to traditional agriculture. As population growth and urbanization, competition for limited and the land intended for agriculture increases, adverse climate changes such as droughts, floods, and extreme temperatures can seriously affect the crops and the harm of traditional farming. Traditional agriculture requires a large amount of the water, which can lead to depletion of water resource and the conflict over the water rights. And in presentation, you can see some of the problems that I mentioned before, like the climate change, water use, and to solve this problem is the vertical farms. Vertical farms use a vertical structure such as buildings with a multi-level cultivation systems, which allows for the most efficient use of limited space in urbanized areas. Closed systems of the vertical farms allow us to control temperature, lighting, providing an ideal condition for the plant growth regardless of the climatic changes. In the presentation, you can write down about the advantages of having vertical farm. Here can be like climate control, water saving, and reducing carbon dioxide emissions. The next slide is about preparation and the planning, production of the fresh environmental friendly green crops for the local market, selection of the technologies and systems. It can be two of them. The first is hydroponics, the use of the hydroponic system for growing plants without soil with the supply of nutrients through the water. The second is a lead lining, installation of efficient LED lamps, the spectrum of which is optimized for the photosynthesis, construction and installation of the equipment, construction of the compact vertical building with the pallets for the place of plants. The fourth is the selection and the preparation of seeds. The fifth is sowing and the growth. The next is management of the monitoring. It can be two processes. The first process automation, the second is monitoring. And the next is about the target audience. Target audience of the vertical farm can include various stakeholder groups. Here are a few key segments for the target audience. The first is the people living in cities looking for access to fresh organic vegetables and the green crops. The next is chefs at restaurants, owner professional chefs, and the catering entrepreneurs looking for high quality fresh ingredients for their dishes. The next is local markets and grocery stores. Environment conscious consumers, and it's the people who care about the environment. The next is the retail chains and the grocery companies, education institutions and the research organizations. The last one is the state and the non-governmental organizations. The next slide is about based to our project. Here's a table with the total cost of the various stages of the project. If you will add all the calculations together for 5 years, the amount of the expenditure will be 2,140,000,000, and this means 420,800,000 tenge released for each year. Our vertical farm specializes more in growing organic litter. Let's consider an approximate estimate of revenue on the example of the first year. They have also the table about the revenue. The price of the 1 kilogram of the salad can be 2,000. Retail price for the 1 kilogram of the salad will be 3,000, and the projected annual output will be 50 tons. It's 50,000 kilogram. What about the marketing strategy, promotional events, and the promotions to attract customers? The cost of the market in the first year is 50,000 in dollars. We can estimate revenue on this data. So the estimated revenue for the first year is 240,650,000 tenge, taking into account the estimated volume of the production, product price, and the marketing cost. No, it's about profit to the investor. And let's look at the approximate structure of income on the example of the first year. As we said, that the revenue is 240,650,000 tenge. Cost of production and operating cost will be, we make up the 60% of revenue, and the percentage to the investor will be assumed that investor receives 50% of the net profit, and the final profit for the investor will be 24,000 in dollar. Payment for the investor will be for the first year, and the payback the period of the project will be between 3 and 4 years. And the last slide about this slide shows that project implementation data for the 5 years and the project stages for each month. And the project will be start in September 2024, and the last will be until the April 2028.